Our educators are the ones who help inspire our students to be creative, flexible, and innovative whenever needed. They show up for our students and families to ensure they receive the best education and care possible. The last few years have been hard on our young people, and we must acknowledge that it has also been hard on our educators. They have remained committed to our students' well being while also balancing their careers, family, and personal obligations. As we approach annual Maryland Educator Appreciation Day next week, it's the perfect time to not only celebrate all that our educators do for us and our students, but also acknowledge their sacrifices. Our educators deserve our respect and should not only be valued, but feel valued. Last fall, I announced my ongoing commitment to provide record investments in our educators. To build upon that commitment, I proudly filed Council Bill 14, which would establish the Howard County Student Loan Assistance Repayment Program for teachers. Just last night, our Howard County Council unanimously passed my legislation dedicating $1.5 million in funding for the program over the next 5 fiscal years. This initiative is now another tool in the toolbox to help retain our high-quality educator workforce for years to come. This $1.5 million investment will help ensure that our educators can work to pay down their student loan debt faster and potentially reallocate those payments to other critical needs. Thank you to our county council members for their collaboration and support of our educators. Nearly nationwide, 43 million Americans owe a combined $1.7 trillion in student loan debt. A 2021 National Educators Association report outlined the cost of higher public education tuition has risen by approximately 31% over the last decade. According to NEA, the average total debt per student is approximately $55,000. Even in an area as affluent as Howard County, the burden of student loans is a way of life for thousands of our residents. They can be stifling and impact economic mobility, diminish opportunities of home ownership, and in some cases contribute to the delay of starting or expanding families. We want our teachers to continue to reach for new heights, personally and professionally, and we don't want the high price of college debt to deter them. This program, on top of my FY24 approved operating budget, which fully funds the negotiated agreements between the Board of Education and the Howard County Educators Association, shows our commitment to all of our educators and reaffirms that they are not alone and we're not done yet. In addition to this loan repayment assistance program, our educators will have the second highest starting salary in the entire state of Maryland for the upcoming school year. I want to thank our entire state delegation for authorizing the possibility of this program and our community members for their collaboration and shared commitment to make certain that Howard County is the best place to teach and learn in our region. I also want to thank our Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Martirano, and the school system. The Board of Education voted unanimously to support this legislation. Our educators make priceless contributions to our community and empower our next generation of leaders, and we appreciate you. We will continue to advocate for our educators, and together we will ensure that they have the support they need in their enduring efforts to make a lasting impact on the lives of students and families. And now, I'm thrilled to sign Council Bill 14, which will officially establish the Howard County Student Loan Assistance Repayment Program for teachers.
I'll be
Thank you all very much.
Thank you so much to truly everyone involved in this effort. And I really want to highlight this because in a time where we hear a lot about division, there's a lot of unity around this program. We're joined today by Jen Mallow and Jackie McCoy from the Board of Education, who fully supported this. The entire council supported this. And it wouldn't have been possible without our delegates leading and supporting this, or without our executive and the superintendent supporting this effort. And so I list all these people so you understand just how many people it takes to really make progress on some of these important issues. And I can't imagine anything more important than retaining and appreciating our teachers. I specifically, personally want to thank HCPSS teachers because I was the parent of a kindergartner heading into 2020, which means that we all came home all together and I became a kindergarten teacher and a pre-K teacher while being a council member, sometimes literally at the same time. And it really helped me. I could see every day what my kids' teachers were trying to do, and you know how hard they're working. And I'm so grateful for them, and we need to support them. And I'm very glad that we're funding negotiated agreements and making progress on our teacher pay. And I believe we were headed looking like we were going to be #1, but another county swooped in just before us. But the reason we compete for that top spot is so that we can recruit teachers to come and join us here, because we know that we want to be the best county for teachers to teach in and for kids to learn in. So thank you to everyone who supported this effort. It will help the teachers, which I think is over 45% of them, of our K through 12 teachers, experience significant student loan debt. So this will help them recover, this will help them meet their needs of their families, and that will make them better prepared to teach at school. So thank you so much to all of our teachers and our community for passing this. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. As a graduate of Howard County Schools, also from the best high school, I am an Atholton Raider. And as a parent of 3 graduates, one of whom is a teacher, and they graduated from Marriotts Ridge High School, and as a former school board member in Howard County, I know how important educators are, not just to teaching, mentoring, caring for, growing our children, making well-rounded children, but also in shaping the future of our community, our state, and our nation. In 2018, the Maryland General Assembly passed House Bill 1180, which enables legislation at the county level to create this kind of student loan assistance repayment program. I am so proud that Howard County is the very first county in the state to implement this program based on the law that we passed to enable it at the state. Delegate Frank Turner was instrumental in making sure this legislation passed in the Maryland General Assembly. So Howard County has and continues to lead the state and the country, really, with the best public school systems in the nation. Attracting and retaining qualified teachers is our top priority, and we continue to ensure that the best education is being provided for our children. Teaching degrees are not free for most people, and often those advanced degrees we want our teachers to seek end up piling even more debt that is difficult to pay off on the salary of a teacher. Not only are we making this promise to help our most tenured teacher, but we are attracting new teachers to the area, addressing the teacher shortage that school districts have nationwide. I want to thank the county executive, the county council, the school board, the Howard County Educators Association for working together to make sure that we are the first county to implement this very important program, and I know that there will be other counties to follow. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm so excited. When you think about what we're about to do here, everybody here has been a product of public education. And I'm so proud to be a University of Maryland graduate. I didn't attend school in Howard County. I'm from Virginia, but I'm an educator, and I taught at Long Reach High School. And I know how important it is to have excellent educators. They don't just happen, they need training. And so to give teachers an opportunity to advance their education by having their loans forgiven, to be able to do what they need to do in order to help our students. I'm so grateful, and I'm so proud of our county executive for leading the effort to help our educators. He's always on the educator's side, and I can't thank you enough. So thank you so much, and I'm so proud of Howard County for leading the state. We have the best state in the land, right? We've got the best governor, the best county executive. We've got the best of the best, and I'm so proud of everything that we're doing, especially for our educators. Thank you.
It's critical that we thank those that enabled this, the delegation, that sponsored it, county executive, that approved it, the county council, for making us a destination to attract and retain teachers. We know that we have teacher shortages in all areas. This initiative will allow us access to more teachers, and we won't be hearing stories, hopefully, of teachers who are still paying their debts, their college debts, when their own children have graduated high school, when their own children have gone on to college. My daughter is pursuing education as a major, and she says her classes are empty because not many students can afford to take on the debt that it would require. So right now, this will allow us to succeed in ways that we have never before. So thank you all who made this possible.
Well, good afternoon, Howard County. It's wonderful to be here on this beautiful day. First of all, let's commend our outstanding county executive, Dr. Ball. Give him a round of applause. Our outstanding county council, let's give them a round of applause. Our outstanding delegation, give them a round of applause. And to round out the compliment, our outstanding Board of Education, give them a round of applause. To everyone in Howard County and everyone who is listening, as the proud superintendent of the Howard County Public School System, this is a very celebratory time. Last week we gathered as a community at the beautiful facility Meriwether Post Pavilion, where 4,325 graduates received their diploma. 40,000 individuals came out to support our young people. We are truly a community that cares about children and does everything possible to improve the quality of life for our students, in a place where we believe that all children can and will learn and graduate from high school, college, and career ready. But recognizing that data point of 4,325 graduates, it does not happen by accident. It happens by design. And the educational research is just voluminous and filled with research that says the most critical variable in terms of the academic success of a young person is the quality, the direct correlation of the quality of a teacher within the classroom. And so all of our efforts within our school system and our community are dedicated to improving the quality for our teachers, so in turn they can do the quality work for our children. We do, as already mentioned, we have highly competitive salaries. We have high quality facilities for our young people to be educated in, as well as for our teachers to teach in. We provide high quality professional development, and as our county executive has mentioned, this is just one more tool, the loan repayment program, that will assist our teachers becoming that destination, as our board member has mentioned, for our teachers to come and work in Howard County, to find their life here within Howard County, and to continue the work on behalf of our children, and we want to retain those efforts. This makes me extremely proud and is another opportunity to say, if you want to teach in Howard County, today is the day to join the team. You can call me at my number at my office. My email address is michael_Martirano, hcps.org. Call me, communicate with me. There is a job waiting for you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
I am a proud Howard County Public Schools teacher serving at River Hill High School. Friends, we are dealing with an unprecedented teacher financial and teacher shortage crisis. Over 50% of our country's teachers currently carry $58,700 in student loan debt. Let that sink in. Over 50% of the educators that are teaching your children have this weight of financial debt on their shoulders. Due to teacher pay and also the struggle for financial stability, over 30% of educators leave within the first 5 years in the profession. And 13% of them state that they are struggling with things such as student loan debt. So they leave our profession and they go to work in other professions where they can get on top of that student loan debt. These are educators who love kids, who are amazing at what they do, but they choose to leave because of student loan debt. So with this crisis that's growing, I am super excited about this program today. This program means that we will be able to not just recruit and retain high quality educators, but that we will continue to be the world-class education system that Howard County is. I am super excited. I told everyone at my school today that I was coming here, and they are excited too. I had at least 10 educators come to me and say, Jessica, we can't make it, but can you bring us this information? Because we are struggling to figure out whether or not we can still stay in the field of education. So this program means that the educators in front of your students will not have to worry as much about student loan debt, and that education can be trained on your children instead of drained out into other arenas. So thank you so much to our governmental leaders for this program, and I'm super excited about it. So thanks for having me today.